Why does God allow pain, even when you're faithful? Why does He stay silent when you're crying every night? Why does He seem far when all you've done is try to walk closer? These are questions that echo in the hearts of many believers. Questions whispered in hospital rooms, in dark bedrooms, on long walks home after bad news. And the truth is, you're not alone in asking. The Bible is filled with men and women who loved God and still suffered deeply, not because they were doing something wrong, but because they were chosen. Let me tell you something. Pain doesn't always come from sin. Sometimes pain comes from being on the right path. You see, we live in a fallen world. God created everything good, but He also gave humanity something powerful, free will. And with free will came choices, and with choices came consequences. We suffer in this world because people sin, because we sin, because creation is broken, because evil is real. God doesn't cause all pain, but He allows it. And more importantly, He can use it. You may not see the full picture right now, but behind the scenes, God is weaving something eternal with the threads of your suffering. He's not wasting your tears. He's storing them. He's not blind to your battle. He's training you in silence. Think about it. When do we grow the most? It's not in the easy seasons. It's not when everything is going right. It's in the fire, in the wilderness, in the waiting. God develops strong soldiers in hidden places. Before David ruled in a palace, he hid in caves. Before Joseph wore a royal robe, he wore chains in prison. Before Jesus sat at the right hand of the Father, he carried a cross no one else could carry. Your pain might be the very sign that God is preparing you for something only you can carry. But still, I know it's hard. We live in a world that tells us pain is always bad, that if you're hurting, something must be wrong, that discomfort means you failed. But the Bible teaches the opposite. James 1 says, "Count it all joy when you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance." In other words, pain can be holy, suffering can be sacred. It's the furnace where real faith is forged. It's the silence where real trust is born. Maybe God is silent right now because He's growing your roots deep in the unseen. Maybe the storm you're facing isn't meant to destroy you, but to reveal who you really are. And maybe what feels like delay is actually divine alignment. Because if God answered every prayer instantly, you'd never learn to wait. You'd never learn to walk by faith. You'd never discover His heart, only His hand. Let me ask you this. Would you still trust God if He never gave you what you wanted? Would you still follow Him in the valley, not just on the mountaintop? Many people serve God because of blessings, but those who serve Him through pain, those are the ones He uses. He's not looking for perfect people. He's looking for willing hearts. He's looking for those who say, "God, even if you never fix this, I still love you. Even if you don't take away the pain, I will trust you." That's the kind of faith that shakes hell. That's the kind of heart He raises. Now listen carefully. There's someone watching this who feels forgotten. You've been carrying silent pain for months, maybe years. You smile in public, but your soul screams in private. You wonder if God still hears you. You wonder if the breakthrough will ever come. Let me remind you, the silence of God is not the absence of God. He is closer than you think. He's walking with you through the storm. Even when you can't feel Him, He's holding you. Sometimes God delays the answer because He's more interested in changing your heart than changing your situation. He's preparing something that requires a stronger version of you, a wiser, deeper, more surrendered version of you. Now listen carefully. There's someone watching this who feels forgotten. You've been carrying silent pain for months, maybe years. You smile in public, but your soul screams in private. You wonder if God still hears you. You wonder if the breakthrough will ever come. Let me remind you, the silence of God is not the absence of God. He is closer than you think. He's walking with you through the storm. Even when you can't feel Him, He's holding you. Sometimes God delays the answer because He's more interested in changing your heart than changing your situation. He's preparing something that requires a stronger version of you, a wiser, deeper, more surrendered version of you. So don't give up. Don't turn away. Don't let the darkness make you doubt the light. God is still working, even in the silence, even in the struggle, even in the heartbreak. He's writing a story with your life, one chapter at a time, and one day, you'll look back and say, I didn't understand it then, but now I see. God was building me in the pain. So keep walking, keep worshiping, keep trusting. The pain won't last, but the purpose will.